right, here we go. I'm going to just make sure that I'm actually up and running. All righty, righty. Look at that. We are going. Okie dokie. Hey, welcome back to the show. Very, very cool. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was actually showing stuff. Sweet. Okay, so thank you very much for hopping in. I went through and I did a bunch of openings. That is my card that we had graded. Okay, so let's get that off the screen. Let's tell you what I have going on. I'm sorry, I need some water. It's been a long morning so far. My name's Jim Pokey. Welcome to the channel. I'll give you a quick heads up what I have going on. And actually, I think that I've got a chat control here for streaming. Let me just make sure that I have it up. There should be a tool for it. I knew in the past there was. That way I could chat with anyone. Hey, man, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? I'm trying to figure out how to get my chat thing up on the screen. So I think I'm just going to leave this up like that. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do a quick review of what I pulled so far. And I'm going to get the videos up, but I got back 288 cards. So I had PSA returns, just a ton of them. I will review in this real quick. And then I'm going to go back into just doing the other boxes like I was. And I'm recording these also, so I'll repost them later. But so we have a good number of 10s that we already pulled in. Reggie Gigas, yeah. So a lot of this was my Crown Zenith stuff. And if you ever watch any of my live rips and stuff like that, you'll notice that I had tons and tons of cards off at PSA. And now you're finally getting a chance to see all the ones that I had coming back. So far, out of 2 boxes that I opened, which is 100 cards, I only have 37 PSA 10s. Now, I did submit a ton of bulk stuff, or not bulk stuff, sorry, stuff that I bought in bulk that were older cards, some vintage stuff. So, yep, more Charizard 10s like that. I'm going to try to get those closer to each other. There we go. That's the Ditto one. Yeah. And then another Charizard. Okay. So, let's put the Charizard 10s close to each other so I can get them online. More. Yeah, lots and lots of 10s. Remember, these were pack fresh. If you watch me open, I think it was like 80 ETBs of Crown Zenith. You know, and then so many of Pokemon Go too. Pulled a couple of the secrets, so we got those. You know what? I don't have anything. I just last second determined that I was actually going to stream this. I don't have any giveaways planned for it yet. I guess I could figure out something. You know, my biggest problem that I've always had, look at that. We got the Gym and 10 Palkia. The problem with doing the live stream giveaways is I'm never sure how to do it. I don't, I usually used to do giveaways, but then I stopped getting the kind of response that we needed for it. More and more 10s. So I stopped. So give me some suggestions, guys. If you're watching, hang out, chat with me. In the Whatnot channel that I have, if you ever go to our Whatnot channel, which is usually in the descriptions, I will be doing always giveaways in there. All the shows, we have giveaways, more and more 10s. Look at this, just 10s. More Charizard 10s. My Charizard 10s tend to move pretty fast, and when I get done editing all the videos, I will slap all the ones that we put up online that we're not going to put on our Whatnot show. We'll usually put them up on eBay. It just makes it easier. We're redoing the website so we can sell right on the website and avoid some of the high fees. Then what will happen is I'll be able to help you guys with the links. Palkia, the 9s. Now we're into the 9s. More Charizard 9s. I've been getting kind of some mixed results on my Charizards. Sometimes I get a whole box of 10s. Sometimes I get a whole box of 8s. I pulled a 7 earlier, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, that was kind of disappointing. Let's throw those in there. So that was the Palkia, the Raikous. Okay. Drapion. Mewtwo V-Star. That, I only pulled one out of 80 of the returns. Sorry, 80 of the ETBs that I did. I only pulled one that was actually a Mewtwo V-Star. Gardenas. Volo. Another Palkia. That's, now we're down into 8s. Ugh. Gross. 8s. Alright, there we go. Our Palkias, Digalas. Oh, there we go. Another Charizard. So not too bad. A Charizard 8. Another Charizard 8. Okay, and then down to our lower grades. Look at that. That was just, that's sad. But you know what? I figured a lot of these cards, I knew I wouldn't get the highest return on. I figured if I submitted them, though, at least for someone who's a collector who wants to know if they're real or not, some of those cards were faked back in the day. But at least it's a little bit of, hopefully some security knowing that they're getting an encapsulated card that actually is real, right? Compared to just me saying, it's trust me, right? And I think that I've built enough trust, hopefully, with the community that you can purchase stuff from me and know that it's real. It would hurt my channel immensely if I did sell fake stuff. But by grading it, I kind of help guarantee that it is. So even I have it. Then we got a Pikachu VMAX. That came back as a 10. Another Lance's Charizard 10. And then we got into 9s. So out of that grouping right there, I didn't get the biggest group. So we got Charizard, another Charizard, another Charizard. Snivy. Look at that. A 9, a 2000 first edition 9. I'll take it. More Charizards. We got some Mews, right? So I got them Ancient Mew. Some nice stuff. All right, let's see. More Charizards, right? Executor. Nice. Mewtwo. Shadowless Mewtwo for anyone who likes those. Another Charizard. Another Charizard. They got the EX. More Mews. The Pichu Brothers, which I actually want to see what that one would go for. Pop Series 3. Older cards. Pretty cool, though. Swampert. Another Charizard. Rayquaza Emerald. But a 5. Man. Yeah. Okay, so, there's a little bit of delay between when I actually see the comments. And so back to the scamming. Thanks for dropping the comment in there, man. I appreciate hanging out. Yeah, so that's the biggest problem that I think that having these in PSA Slabs, even though I would have sometimes made more money selling it as a raw, at least you have comfort in knowing that even though it's a crappy score, that it's nice. So, I was saying in one of my other videos as I was opening these, because I wasn't streaming at that point, that if you were to take the 6, right? Let's say you want the card, but you don't want it slabbed, you want it raw. Take it as a 6, it's real. Keep the little thing, throw it in the back of the sleeve, right? Any of these old school ones, Pichu's brother. This I actually need to get checked out. I'll explain that one in a second. And then I've got the Bird Trio. Zacian 10, so nice. And then the Rion 10. And Elsa came back as a 9. So far with my Elsas, I've had a 10 and 2 9s. So I haven't had the best of lucks with those. Those full art cards, sometimes a little bit harder. There's so much foil for it to go bad on. Volo, I've still only pulled 9s. I got a 9 on the... Look at that. That's a sweet card. That one made me happy. I mean, obviously would have taken a 10. But old school Pocket Monster, Gengar. That's a sweet card. I think that that's going to be a fan favorite. Another one of the birds. This time it's the Secret Rare. Oh, man. Blaine's. Anyone who likes the old Blaine cards, right? So we got Blaine's, Arcanine. And then a Rayquaza EX. Quite a few Rayquazas. I threw a couple Machamps in there. I really thought the Machamps were going to hit better. But they, honestly didn't. I don't know what that's about. Another Sabrina's card, right? So there was a Sabrina's Gengar I showed you earlier. Now Sabrina's Alakazam. And look at this. The Dark Gyarados pre-release. Nice. But still only pulled a 7. And I will tell you that a lot of these cards that I got, I did get them I'm gonna make bulk box. Long time ago, those original ones, I got those in bulk boxes. That one turned out okay. The 2009 Platinum, Gyarados pulled in A. That's not bad. The Hans Crow, right? Infernape. These. So I'm a big fan of Snorlaxes. I did get one of my previous submissions back last month. I got it back the Chilling Rain Snorlax Gold card, but that one's sold. That one's gone. It went for like 200 on eBay. Look at that, a 3, the lowest grade I've ever gotten a card back. Success. I haven't got a 2 or a 1 yet, but it's just kind of I really honestly I don't know what happened up there. I'm willing to guarantee that it didn't look like that when I sent it, so I don't know what happened honestly with that. And a Dark Tyranitar, also a low grade 5. Yeah, kind of a bummer. A lot of really nice old ones. I was hoping maybe to get surprised. Maybe that someone just, you know, look at these old school EXs, level Xs. Maybe someone was just lazy that day. And there's the other Gyarados. There's another Dark Gyarados. Right, pretty sweet looking cards. Those Gyardoses will look nice like in a collection with these ones too. I also have a Shadowless Gyarados, actually pulled in 8 though. And a Shining Magikarp. So again, nice card, but still just a 5. But yeah, just some cool looking cards here and there. Okay, so let's get all these Charizards in there together. I think I might have a whole show ready to go just with Charizards. I have so many of them. Yeah. What would it? I don't have a clue what someone with the back talking to the price of the Blastoise. I have no idea. I think what I would probably do is let it go for the raw price, and hopefully someone would take it, or just like $20 just to help out the show. But yeah, that's a beautiful card. Super happy about that one. And then look at this. This was the best one out of that box by far. So Gem Men 10. Nothing great about this, but look at this. So just look at the label. 2000 Pikachu promo, Birthdays Pikachu Holo, Black Star, right? Okay, what is the problem with that? It's not. It's celebrations. So how would the graders, who are the ones giving me 9s on all these expensive cards that I have, right, actually not pick up on the fact that this is celebrations? It's a celebrations card. So, I mean, that's my question sometimes with PSA. Like when I send them off there, who's grading these? Because that's a PSA error right there, right? So they're the ones dictating whether my cards can be worth anything, and then they messed up and dropped me a PSA error. So that's something I'm going to probably look into and see what the value is. Now, here's where I was going to slow down things a little bit because these are all cards that I've not gone through yet. I haven't seen these ones. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Box number 3. Like I said, 288 cards finally came back. The good old PSA stuff. So I'm going to be leaving the stream going as I'm setting up and recording my show for the individual ones. So feel free to hang out. Chat with me. I'll leave it open. Anyone coming in late, if you want to, when the show ends, I'll throw is a drawing on it? No. I haven't. But yeah, I'm gonna break the separate one, so I'm gonna do a little bit of an intro in before each one. And if you want to stick around and chat with me, that's great. I appreciate it. So let's get into this. So I remember what this was when I go into my recordings. All right, guys, welcome back. It is GM Pokey, and I have got my PSA submission return, 288 slabs. This is box number 3, and it's going to be go at it number 1. I'm going to break it into 25 total cards. This way we can get it down to a little bit shorter show, and thank you for tuning in. All right, so you're going to see the live magic and see how it is. We set up our recorded shows too. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to drop, what's this, 5, and then 5 more, so a stack of 10, and then a stack of 10. Sweet, look at that grip. Pop that one right off, okay? And then... okay, we need 2 more, so 10, and then 10. Oh my lord, why do I struggle so often with simple tasks? just getting old or something, right? Okay, let's get rid of that. That's just blurring out my screen. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry about that. Extra bit of noises. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, guys, welcome back. So GM Pokey back again, and I have got, this is box number 3, and I'm looking at section number 1. So I got to break these up because I did so many cards in the first one. I did all 50. It took me forever, and for the purpose of recording and actually posting this video, I'll make sure that I don't do that to you guys. Okay, so when we go through here, I might stop once in a while and check pricing on things, but this one looks like a pretty clean card. And for me, Professor's Research from Zenith, what did I pull? What do you guys think? Is it? Ah, it's a 9. Jerks. Okay, so there's a 9. And if you want to see anything else, look in the description by the time this video goes live. Not the live feed, the people watching right now, but the people who see this later on when I actually put any editing in there. In the description will be all the cards. Okay. Oh, another Professor's Research. Also looks clean to me. And a 10. So we pull another 10. I lost track. I think that puts me 38. I think I'm at 38 PSA 10s out of the 288. Like I said, I'm breaking this into multiple shows, so feel free to look down in the descriptions. There's a ding in the upper right-hand corner on this one. And it is a Deoxys Galarian Gallery card. Can they still get a 10? No, it's a 9. Yeah, I saw that ding, and I kind of knew instantly that it was not going to be any fun. Okay, let's see. So looks pretty clean. Another Deoxys. Can we? There's so much surface hollow that the 10s might be harder. And these are pack fresh right out of ETB packs. And a 9. Oh, man. I need some 10s. 10s to get my return and to be able to put on these shows. Okay, so back is off. I don't think it's less than the 75-25. Is another Deoxys? Another Deoxys. The front is on, though. Can we get a 9? Oh, my Lord. This is killing me. A 9 on that will not get me. I don't even need to look it up. Will not get me the return that I am looking for. Okay, let's see. And we have a Latias. Latias. And I think that looks pretty clean. I don't know what the things were knocking me down in the past on other ones. I mean, maybe there's something in the right-hand corner. And I actually kind of wonder, maybe you guys have any feedback on this. If it's a 10, there we go. I think that's about 54 bucks is what it's going for. So my question would be, how many times have you guys submitted a card and then it came back like with a little ding in the corner that was not there when you shipped it in? I don't think I would ship a card with a ding on it from newer sets. I would from older sets, as you'll see in some of my other videos. And it's a 9. Yeah, I'm almost willing to guarantee sometimes that my stuff gets a little dinged up when they pull it out of sleeves or whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, these were pack fresh right into protective cases. Oh, my Lord. Please tell me. That one looks a little off on the front. I will give you that. It's a 9. Wow. This is not a good start. We haven't had to really stop and actually get too excited about anything. Like maybe even get all 50 of these off in one video. Okay, so let's see. I'm feeling good about it. Latias. What do you guys think? 9. Oh, my Lord. Wow. I'm going to be in disagreement with some of those. Okay, let's see. Okay, off. And hey, if you guys, if I flip any of these cards and you see what it is, feel free to check me. Put me in my place and let me know what it is. How many Latiases did I pull? A billion? I know I still have probably still have like 5 or 6 in top loaders that I haven't even done anything with yet. I just knew that the price was going to go down. It wasn't too worth it to send them all in. I'm trying to see if that's a scratch on the case or the card. Okay, it's a 9. Wowza, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, all pack fresh. So 1 out of 5 was actually a 10. That is not fun. Okay, can I get something? Okay, let's see. Lapras. I would really love to see the Lapras. I'd like to see them all be 10s, but I really like to see the Lapras to be a 10. It's a sweet looking card. Look, a little pelican in the back. Can't make out. Oh, it's a Finnacle thingy bobber. Okay, and a Manty in there. A 9. Wow. okay. A little ding. I'll take that. I see there's a little ding up there in the corner. I don't know if you can make that out. It's a little nick. And a Lapras. And it's a 9. I'm willing to guarantee those dings were not there. And I did submit these through a group submission to help them with their bulk numbers to get them up. But, wow. Okay, this looks cleaner than the last couple. It's a Ditto. Dittos are so cool. Come on, guys. Give me a 10. There we go. A Gym Mint 10 finally. And I would say that this one is even further off than the ones that gave me 9s on. So that's only 3 9s from this whole group of 50 so far that we've seen. A little ding in the right-hand corner. I'm going to tell you that I wouldn't send a new card with a ding. It's just not worth it. A Ditto and an 8. I don't fully get that. Okay, well, this has been disappointing so far. So, guys, I apologize for such a slow start on showing you anything that's actually fun. The back is off-cut. I do agree that I sent it in off-cut, but I wouldn't have done with dings, okay? Now, the back can be more off-cut. This actually looks pretty centered, and we got another 10. There we go. Okay, so, 2 Ditto 10s. I have got 10 more cards from this opening on this half of it. This is, in case you're just tuning in, this is box 3, part 1 of 4 boxes that I got returned, 288 slabs. And we are at a Ditto, print lines or anything else, and it's a 9. Whoa, most of my Galarian cards are in this stack, and they are not coming back looking good. Okay, and looks clean. It's a Ditto again. Can we pull? I mean, it looks just as clean as the tin one. I don't see any print lines that I can make out. Maybe if you guys do, let me know. Let me know where it is. Send me in the chat. And it's a 9. Okay. Wowza. This is not faring very well. Okay, let's see. And a Radiant Venusaur. We need these to be 10s. And it's off. It's off left to right. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't see a lot of, I don't see any surface at all. Any problems? It's a 9. Ooh, guys, what's going on? What do you think we're going to have? Are we going to have a 9 show? We'll call this the PSA 9 show, or what's going on here, man? Okay, that's off. The back, I'm not too worried about. That can be off that far. Another Radiant. Off cut a little bit. I'm going to agree that if it gives me the 9, it's going to be the top bottom ratio. And it's a 9. Oh my lord. Okay. Top bottom off a little bit on the back. It's another Radiant Venusaur and a 9. Yikes. Okay. Centered. Okay. So can we finally get a 10 on a Radiant Venusaur? 9. Wow. That's a little bit, getting a little bit picky here. Okay, Radiant Blastoise. And, I don't know, 10. Okay, so we got a 10 on the Blastoise. That's not bad. This is a really horrible ratio, though, for getting the grading done here. Back is off. It's going to be another Blastoise. The front's on. I don't see any print lines. 9. Wow. Looking at their allowances, there is a little bit less on the right side than the left side, but it's not that horrible. Okay, let's see what we can get. A 9. Wowza. Okay, what do you think? It's a little bit off compared to what they've been giving me scores for. And another professor's research. Okay, what did we pull from this professor's research? It's a 10. All right, so yay, I got another professor research 10. What were our 10s from this half? Let's do a review real quick before I put these off. Okay, so a Ditto, a Radiant, a Professor's, another Ditto, so at least 2 of those, a Latias, and the Professors. Okay, so I'm going to say ultimately there's a pretty horrible showing of returns from that perspective. A lot of 9s. I don't even know how I'm going to try to move those. I'm going to probably have to do mystery bag whatnot shows and slap those in with something really big. But I do appreciate you stopping by watching. This was box number 3 in case you've been watching all of them part 1. I'm going to pause for a second, take a quick drink of water, And then I'll be getting into box 3, part 2. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Wow, that was pretty rough. Oh, water. I feel like I've been opening all day long. Okay, so that was a rough showing. I got, what, like 3 or 4 10s, and I'm not sure how that's actually going to turn out, because if you look here, Latius, GG20, look at that. A 9 is going to be $16 for the most part. Some people are getting $20, $8, $3. That's because they go up in auctions and no one bids on them. I probably would have bought the $3 one, honestly, and just stuck it in a show. Oh, man. The 47 will make up for some of it, but not enough for the number of 9s that I got back. The Dittos, I got 2 Dittos. They're both 58. The 9s are 16. That's not going to be a very favorable response. The ones I got back, 2 of also is Professor's Research. What is the number? Anyone know the number? 150, right? I think it's number 150. Okay. It is 150. 23 bucks. And then my 9's a $10 card. Yuck. Crows, $15. Doesn't even cover the cost. Hardly even covers the shipping and the cost of the pack that I bought it from. Okay. Well, we're trying. We're about to go into group number 2. So if this is something, excuse me, there we go. If this is something you're enjoying, watching live, I do appreciate you coming in. I figured why not stream it if I'm already recording it, just to show you what's going on. I do need to make a quick adjustment on one of my screens here. Yep, I am off on that one. It's this control right here. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just making quick adjustments to... Why can't I? Oh, I just can't. I just need to sit my butt down and stop getting so close to the screen. There's no more space for it. Alrighty, righty. Okay, let's get rid of that, and let's get into this. Okay, guys, let's get started. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, hey, welcome back. We are now into box 3, part 2. And in the background, if you see, I'm all set up for my Whatnot show. Anytime you want to find something, look down in the description. There's always links to the rest of the videos. This is part 2 of box 3 of a 288 slab return. The last part was not that great. It is a quicker video is the good part, because there wasn't much to look up and research. So I got a ton, almost all 9s of the last 25. So let's see if I can get something good, maybe at least some gem and 10s out of this box here. And let's get started into this. Okay, so the back is pretty clean compared to what I was pulling last time. It's a Charizard. I bought a ton of these Charizard Premier Collection boxes primarily to get these cards out and get them graded and hope to get a return, because then it covers the whole cost of everything. And what do you think? It's a 9. Oh man, I feel like whoever graded box number 9 at PSA really just had it in for me today, because, and look, hear that? They didn't even get it to hold still in the case. And it's going to be the rest of my Charizards. You guys better give me a 10 on at least one of these cards. Okay, I don't see any surface damage. I don't see any print lines. The centering's good, and a 9. I'm going to keep the language appropriate, but I'm going to tell you that the words in my brain aren't very appropriate right now for the number. Yeah, listen, hear that? Why? Why can't they at least do their thing and get the card in there the right way? Okay, and so centering's good. There's no scratches. None of the corners are dinged up. They went straight out of the pack very carefully into a sleeve and right into protectors. My VMAX, it is, it maybe looks a little bit left heavy. What do you think? Did they give me the 10 on this one? 10. Finally got the 10. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look these up real quick, because we threw a lot of effort, and we're kind of excited to see these ones get back. Get those premium boxes. It's SH261. Okay. Oh, my Lord. So back when I was pulling these things, trying to get them off, Well, I mean, so they're selling very, very fast, which means there's a ton of them on the market. They were selling for much, much more, but 92 is not bad. The problem is when I submitted them, the population was like very, very few. These cards took about 90 days to get back. Just to let you know that PSA saying 60, it took 90 days with them. I would have had a much better return initially, but at least boom, that 1 9 or those 2 9s that I pulled are probably going to get me the cost of grading and a little bit of card back. But yeah, this one should get, I should be able to pull that out. So that won't be too bad. I'm hoping that we can get a few more tins out of this second half of the box. Okay, so what, hear that? Why? Why is the card so loose in there? They did that. I had a Mark McGuire 1987 Topps rookie, which I think is on eBay still. Same thing. K-Mac Gem in 10, and it's shaking all around in there. Okay, we have Charizard V-Star. I would say this centering is just as good as the last one. Can we get... I actually like this artwork in the last one better than the Sleepy one. The one's kind of boring for me. A 9. Fudge. Right, there we go. Appropriate language. Okay. They're all shaking. Why are they all shaking around? Okay, so we're on. And Charizard V-Star. Centering looks, again, just as good. I don't have any surface scratches. And 9. I seriously, I've been thinking about a show. You guys let me know if you have any interest in watching this show. What I would like to do is get these back, right? Take them out, re-sleeve them, resubmit them, not try to like resubmit for regrading, just resubmit so they don't know what's going on. And then see if they come back to the exact same grade and how many of them come back worse, better, same. Shaking. All these are shaking around in there. Come on, PSA. Get your stuff together. Okay, so let's see. This is, okay. You know, and they're all sequential. Though a bunch of them are, because I'm wondering if I just got the same grader, the same lot of things. Okay, so let's see. It is the Rayquaza VMAX. I had a couple of these come back in a different box as 10s. Can that one be? There we go. So at least it got 10s. It was 101 before. Now that's number 102. If you don't remember from Crown Zenith, there were 2 of them. Back-to-back cards, 101 and 102, both VMAX Rayquazas. This one is really off on the back, but the front looks pretty nice. Also Gem Mint 10. So I got 2 of the 101s, 2 of the 202s of Gem Mint 10s. Let's see if we can keep getting 10s here, okay? Okay, so we have the Colresses Experiment. Sorry guys, I'm horrible. I've been doing Pokemon stuff forever and I'm very bad at the names. And we got a 9. Lots and lots and lots and lots of 9s, which I agree with some of them. At least it doesn't shake around in there. That's cool, okay? And we got a Roxanne. I remember pulling this, being excited about sending this one off. Remember thinking it was nice. A 9. Wow. If you guys can tell me what it even is, like when you look at it, there's no surface. And I don't have a black light on it. I don't have whatever. But it's centered. Is there anything anywhere? Okay, good news is, everyone watching the show, if you're trying to pick some of these up in the links, you will get them for much cheaper than if they were 10s if you want to get them. So that's kind of cool. And Hatterene VMAX. I pulled a couple of these 10s earlier today. Let's see. That one's still a 9. This whole box has been very underwhelming for return numbers, but these are stuck together. I can't. There we go. Get them apart. Okay. Back is centered as far as it needs to be. I don't see dings in the corners. Oh, okay. Come on, guys. You have to give me this as a 10. This is clean. My last one I sent in did come back also as a 10. This is clean. Give it to me. Yes, there we go. Now, if I got this back a long time ago, it would have been a lot better. But there we go. So that is a pretty sweet one. What do you think it's still worth? Is it like, are we still get maybe 150 for it? Let's find out. And if you have an urge to find these, like I said, please look. If you ever want to just join me on Whatnot, sorry about that, guys. Forgot to bring it up. All right, there we go. Going for 175, population 1,700. So, I mean, a lot have been pulled, but it is on the way. It's just fluctuating up and down, right? So if you look at the numbers that have been selling, even in the last couple of days, yesterday 175, 189, 185. The last Giratina that I put online sold pretty much, I think, within an hour or something. It didn't take very long. And then we had someone picking it up. But yeah, so if you ever want to get any of these cards, all you have to do is look in the description. I will link to it, trying to make it as easy as possible. Anytime you pick up any of these things from me, you help support the show. You help support more videos and more Pokemon action. So I do appreciate that. Okay, let's see. So we have Clean Back. NTV. There's tons of the doggies in this submission set. The Raikou and the NT and the other ones. So 10. Okay, sweet. So an NT 10. Now we're on the right track. Now we're getting where we need to be. And another NT. What do you think? That one's off. I can fully understand why this one might not pull it because it's a little bit heavy on the left. That's a 9. I agree with that. I'm okay with that one. Okay, and let's see. Reggie Gigas V-Star. I don't think this is, even if it's a 10, which makes me really happy, I don't think it's going to get me much return is the problem. 10. Okay, I got to find out because I honestly feel like some of these cards, because it took 90 days to get them back, which I get. It takes a long time. And I did send them, a few. So they're not worth anything compared to what they were the day I sent them in. Yeah, $20. Sorry about that, guys. I keep forgetting to pull it up. So, boom, there you have it on the screen. $20. $16.50. That's really sad when it cost. So it cost me about $21, let's say, depending on when I submit them and shipping costs stuff like that. Yeah, so actually it's about $1.50 a card worth of shipping, there and back. Let's just say it's about $1.50, right? And then the top loaders and the sleeves and all the other stuff. So it costs $19 for the grading, $1.50, so $21.50. Some of these, hopefully we can find a way to at least get that back, right? And that's the sad thing. I know some of those coming back, no matter what they do, it's costing me more to do it. So just for the show. So if you can support me in any way, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so centering looks good. Slight little dings in the corners. Is it an older? Oh, shoot. It's my Charizards. I really badly wanted these to be 10s. I feel like they're going to probably give me an 8 or a 9 on it. Can this surprise me? Yeah, I told you. Little dings in the corners. How many times have you guys submitted a card and they came back with little dings where you kind of think maybe it happened pulling them out? Because, yeah, see, like, look at this. I would not, if this is another match, I would never have sent it in with that ding in the corner. I would have never. Okay, Deoxys. I've only pulled, I think, 9s of these so far. And I know that they went straight into protective cases. Yeah, 9. What a bummer. Okay, let's get a positive vibe going here. Let's find some nice looking cards. A little rough up in the corner. I get that. Deoxys 10. My first Deoxys 10. All right, look at that. We finally pulled Deoxys 10. Let's slap that on the 10 pile. This half of the box has been a little bit more generous than the last half of the box. Upper right hand corner, I could see them calling me on that. There's nothing wrong with it. I could just see some shading or something. Okay, what do we got? Do we got another 10? There we go, guys. Now we're pulling some 10s. Much better. Let me pop over for a second, see if we have any comments on our live feed stuff. Not happening right now. And there's a short delay, so if I comment back on something from the past, there's a short delay from the comments coming in and the streaming software that I'm using. Okay, so we've got pretty clean. That's just on the outside of the case. Okay, Friends of Hisui. I don't know. These full front arts, I really don't know why, but I'm getting a ton of them back. Being not 10s, they look wonderful to me. 9. Wow. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, and we have another Deoxys VMAX. It'd be sweet to be able to group those two together as 10s. Nope, 9er. Okay. Okay, back is on this one clean again. And it's a Zero Aura VMAX, which is worth almost nothing. So is it a 10? Yep, there we go. I don't know. I've talked to some people in the past when I was doing my streaming stuff. They say they have friends at PSA, and I think that a lot of it's probably totally legit. But I do feel like this guy was saying, sometimes, just not the most best ways going around. Okay, a Drapion V. I don't know even know how many of these I sent in. A lot. I think I sent in 2 different batches, and I forgot I already had a good number of them in, and a 10. There we go. Okay, and clean centered. Ooh, Pikachu. I got 4 of these earlier back in a different box that were 10s. What are the odds? 10. Oh, man. That's making me happy. Really like those. Pikachu's got a good following. Okay. Off. It just looks almost like, looks like it's even like rotated, right? And those, I agree. Like, I would send those in once in a while just because I want to see how they come out. A Leafeon V. Front looks a lot better than the back, but yeah, I think the whole card is like, it's actually like rotated. If you can see that, and it kind of looks like it. You can see the corner, like, almost kind of looks like it's rotated, and it's a 9. I can agree with that. I can take that. Okay, and centered, clean, and another Rayquaza. This is 101, I think. I think it's number 101, and a 10. Yeah, all my Rayquazas came back that were in that stuff with those numbers. But look at this, all the way down to an 8. What is that all about? I don't even know what it was that did that. But hey, guys, we're finishing up. We're getting through. That's box 3, part 2. And go back and look in the description for the other links to other videos. And these are, just look for the overall eBay channel. If you want to pick up anything, I do appreciate it. If you want to go to my Whatnot channel, you can chat with me live there. I don't do a lot of live streams. I happen to be doing this one. Just because. But yeah, feel free to look in the description, find the links, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, yeah, guys. So, sorry about that. Just take a quick deep breath. That box is very upsetting for the number of 10s. I stopped counting the number of 10s we have now. I think we're only going to be so far, and a lot of cards back, and realistically, maybe we're at 50 10s. That's not very promising. We have, you figure these submissions at a $21.50 a card, 288, well, $5,000 in submissions. We have to be able to make our return. None of this goes into my personal collection. So the goal is not to hold on to any of these, which means I have to get the return. The whole goal was to get them back. And then Sealers flipped. 192. Now, I only have 38 cards in this box. And I'll probably break it into two smaller videos again, just to make it up. But yeah, my big thing is I have to get enough return to be able to pay for the submissions, to get the shows to go. I can't take a loss on it. I mean, I can afford to take a loss, but I prefer not to in life, take losses of any kind. Okay, so I'm going to get a little intro recorded if you watch me live. Kind of see the little magic that happens. You can't see the studio that I've got up right now, but the rest of you can. Okay, so let's get this started. I'm just going to open this up. We're going to speed through this, get the PSA logo up there for our thumbnails. Yeah, okay. There's my water. I watched the delay of my thing. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is GM Pokey, and I've got box number 4. This has been a very long venture. If you've been watching all of them, you already know what's going on. Fast forward. If you haven't, there's 288 slabs that I got back today, and I'm doing a video to showcase every slab that we got back in our thing. I have a live feed on YouTube right now, but I also broke these into essentially multiple parts to make sure that each video does not take that long. Get a little excited on some nice returns, get a little grumpy on some other ones, but thanks for sticking with me. This is going to be the opening of box number 4, and this is going to be part 1. All right, guys, so there you go. Quick intro, got the recording going. I'm going to get all these out onto my table, so I'm ready to go. There's a, oh, look at perfect 10 snatch there. Okay, that actually didn't sound appropriate. Sorry. Okay. Look at that! Every time, snagging it. Okay, let's get rid of the PSA box because I don't want to have it on my screen anymore. Okay, I think I'm going to do 2 videos just for the sake of editing purposes, and not keeping everyone for too long. Let's get started. Let's get jumping into it. Here we go. One more water break. Love water, guys. Can't get enough water. Hey guys, GM Pokey, welcome back. Okay, now we got the stuff out on the table. This is box 4, part 1 of a 288 slab opening. We're going to hit these ones here. Then I'm going to take a quick break. I might get a little quick snack. And we're going to pop these open in our part 2. Look in the description for any of the links. You'll find a lot of this stuff on eBay. Maybe we move it in mystery bags and whatnot with some other big hits we had from other shows. We've got tons of slabs. I probably have about 350 slabs on hand right now. And I would like to move all of them. So if you can help me out with that, I would appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get started. So our first card, let's take a look. My last box, box 3, turned out okay in the last part. I got a good number of 10s, but ultimately in box 2 and 3, we pulled a ton of 9s on things I really would like to see 10s. Let's see if they're a little bit nicer. All right. Huge number of Charizards going off in these lists. I've sent a ton of them. More modern, one a little bit older actually. Okay, so Charizard V-Star. I'm going to give up on trying to figure out why. Just see what the number is. 10. All right, because I had so many that I figured should be 10s. I would like it if I could actually find out the person. Like if I could look up the serial number and find out who graded them and see if it's maybe just consistently someone grading my cards lower today. I don't think that that's going to get me a huge return, but I'm going to show you, since it's the first card that I flopped over, what this is all about. So you can kind of figure it if you're going to fast forward through this stuff or not. Excuse me, guys. Hey, man, I apologize for a big sneeze on the screen. Charizard 19. And if you're not familiar with what this is, it's called pricecharting.com. They've got a great site. I use it very often to figure out when I'm buying or selling. You can see populations now on the more popular cards. This card actually has a way lower population than other ones do, but it does not have the same, I don't know, doesn't have the same request for it, right? So I can kind of go on here and say, hey, you know, in the last week, 66 bucks, 45, 50, and kind of get a feel for where my card's going to land and what it is I'm going to try to ask for it. So if you ever want to use a service, it's called pricecharting.com. I get no money from them. I just want to send people to them. They do a phenomenal job, and I appreciate their service. So thanks, guys, over at pricecharting.com. Okay, next, what do we have in here? We've got another clean one. I'm hoping that this is just a big fat stack of Charizard 10s. All right, so a Charizard, Lost Origins, Trainer Gallery. What do we have? It's a 9. Oh, I've had so many 9s lately. Okay. Let's see. It's another clean card, right? Okay, backs are clean. Radiant Charizard. I have pulled a 10 of these. I don't know how many of them were 10s, but I have. Okay, and a 9. Guys, come on. I get it's top heavy and a little bit left heavy. But what are the actual measurements? I bet you if I scan this into Photoshop, I'm going to fall within. So I want to know how they measure. Like if they actually have like a little template they throw over the top and figure out where it sits for percentages, because they have kind of some guidelines, like a certain percentage it can be on and off. And I'm pretty sure, oh, this one's off on the back. I'll agree with that. That some of these should have fallen in. Or like, it would be really nice to know. I guess there are grading services where I could actually not use PSA and know what it is. But this one is so far off. It's gonna be an 8, right? It's gonna suck. Oh, at least I got a 9. I'm okay with that. I don't know how. And this would be 100% me sending it off. I probably shouldn't have sent that one off. That's a little too close to the edge. But look at all these Charizards, man. If you guys want some Charizard slabs, I think I have enough Charizard slabs now to do a full whatnot show on Charizard slabs. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to swap over to a chat channel I have open just in case we have anyone popping in for live feeds. Okay, another Radiant Charizard. This one looks better. Can we get a 10? All right, Jim Min 10 Radiant Charizard. I like it. So we got 2 10s and 3 9s. Like I said, I probably have enough for a whole show. If you want to pop into my whatnot, I would like to have you. I got Brilliant Stars. I've still never been through a lot of packs, 200 some packs of Brilliant Stars. Still never seen the Radiant, or not the Radiant, sorry, the Alt Art Charizard. So there's got to be one in my collection somewhere that I haven't ripped for you guys yet. Oh, okay. Doesn't move. I had a whole bunch in the last one where I shake it and the whole little card moved around there. Can we get a 10? No, of course not. Of course not. Jeez Louise. Why would they give me a 10, right? Okay. This looks better. This one actually Could be. Oh, it's a Mewtwo V-Star from Pokemon Go, 2022 Pokemon Go. And I'm going to say it's a little bit off. I don't see. There's like a little. I'm not sure if that's part of the card. Looks like there's other little kind of speckle areas. What do you guys think? Let's get it focused. 9. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Mewtwo V-Star number 2. Okay. Mewtwo. This is better cut. And there's my 10. There's my 10. And a lot of times I don't know what these are even still going for. So let's pop it up. Let's see what I can get with a Mewtwo number 31. Sorry guys, I constantly have been forgetting to do that. Let's pop it up so you can stay with me. Otherwise, just me over here chatting. You have no clue what's going on. Okay, there's quite a few different Mewtwo's. That's the one I want to see. $27. That means my 9, maybe. Well, there we go. That's not bad. So there's some of them are fetching in the 30s lately. So we're probably going to have to hope for the higher side. How many are there? There's only 600 or so. So it's not bad. Okay. That nine's scaring me a little bit. Maybe I can squeak out the 25. We have a pretty good following. We have great people. I get a lot of support, which I do appreciate. It is possible we can get a little bit of higher end. People trying to help the show out a little bit. And if you want to pick up anything, please do. Please do pick up things. Okay, so let's see. Centered. And another Mewtwo, Mewtwo V, also Pokemon Go. It's part of the regular set. It's not the promo card from the ETB, and it's a 10. There we go. And you know what I do want to see what some of these 10s are. It's a little bit shorter show. We'll go into Pokemon Go. We'll pop this up. Okay, so watch this. Okay, bam. Now we're in the Pokemon Go. And actually, if you don't know how I did that. So if you see that there's a set here, you click on Pokemon Go, and it brings you to all the cards in the set. It does automatically load up more and more as you scroll down. There's a short set, so they're all up there now. And then what you can do is you can start to go through and find. Look at this. So I can start to then tab through. I have not pulled that one. I pulled a ton of them. Couldn't pull that one. I have one of those from a previous show. I might have one in this box. I have not pulled the gold one. And then there we go is the one we just saw. And then bang. So it's kind of nice. It's pretty easy to scroll through and find. And normally if I had a full page, you would see all the information. There we go, 36. I'll take it. Makes me kind of happy. Hopefully I don't get any of these back with a lower grade. Right, yeah, okay. So boom, what is this? This is most likely going to be a Mewtwo. Centering looks okay for a back. Not going to be very good. Sorry about that. You don't want to see that. Okay, and it is, and I feel like it's a 10. Oh, thank you, Lord. I thought the back was maybe going to be a little bit too far off them. All right, so boom, look at that. Whole bunch of Mewtwo's, whole bunch of Charizards. We'll do one more stack of it in this show. It's heavy, heavy, heavy top on the back. The Mew V is a 9. Yeah, I kind of knew that. That's way too top heavy. But lots of Mewtwo's. There's so many people who like these cards. I figured we could move them even if they were 9s. That one looks pretty good. I think I was maybe hoping for a 10 on this one. And surface, anything front, centered, there's my 10. There we go. All right, so that's part of my Crown Zenith set stuff. This one looks pretty well centered. What do you think? Can we get a 10 again? 10. All right, look at that. The 10s are outnumbering the 9s on this box. I like the person who graded these. That person's my new friend. This is really far off, but it's a back, so it's not usually the worst. Oh, that one's off. That's a... Oh, look at this. Okay, so there's a 9, there's a 10. And there's so much I'm not getting, I understand. But, like, such a minimal difference. Yeah. And you guys want to look up the things I'm not looking up, feel free to do so. PriceCharting.com. Great place. Okay. And, all right. I would take a 10. There's a 10. Look at that. How many of these did I submit? I feel like the rest of the stack's the Mew V card. Oh, I think the rest of the stack is Mew V's. What the heck? Oh, that is, like, can you see the whole card? And if you can make that out or not. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little bit easier. It's like the whole card is, like, rotated. You won't be able to really clearly get that, I guess. But, yeah, it's like, see how it's fatter down here and skinnier up on top? That's got to be, is that an 8? Oh, God, I called it. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Oh, that's horrible. Look at that. I got three different levels. I got the cell phone bars of Muse. Okay, and let's see. Another. Wow. I really don't know how I submitted this many of that one card. Okay, well, here we go. That one also looks like they actually look. It looks rotated, like 9. Like that's weird. I didn't even catch that. And you know what? That's my fault for submitting those. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got to be it. I don't think I would have submitted more than 7 of them, would I? Okay, this one is pretty centered for a back, not rotated. Okay, there we go. Lucario. So we got a Lucario V Star. I think this is a promo. Yeah, this is a promo card. It came in the in a V box, and it's a 10. And I wonder what. I think some of these I just submitted. I didn't look up first. Usually, with a lot of these, I was submitting, but I started submitting so many that I was kind of like, hey, let's get across the board, just some, because there's so many different kind of people out there that really like different people. Yeah, $35. It got my return. Right there we go. Actually, a 9 went for $33. Just oh wait, no, that was way back in March. Okay, 44. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't show you. I apologize. There you go. There's what I'm looking at, right? Yeah, so it says 35, but 44. Like back in June, not too long ago. Hasn't been anything selling soon, so I'll go online. A lot of times I'll go on to eBay and I'll look and see where exactly the current market's at on it. How many? If there are a ton of them out there, no one's moving them, and that'll help dictate pricing. But again, you know, pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. We have got good centering, clean edges, right? Nothing to talk about that's bad. Pikachu V from Brilliant Stars. Like I said, I got a bunch of it in the back, so if you guys want to hit me up on my channel, we can do some opening and whatnot when I get a show going. Opened a ton of it, but yeah, I like it. I like Pikachus. Okay, and 10. Look at that. Brilliant Stars providing hits of clean cards. I like it, like it. Do you think I can remember to actually do this? Look at this. And toggled it for you. Okay, Pikachu. Pikachu V 157. I suppose you know what? I probably could do this for you since there we go. Look at that. Since I'm not holding the card at the same time. That's not bad. I like it. 66, 60, 52, 36. Someone did an auction. Oh, less than 1,000. That's not bad. Yeah, you know what, guys? Please do support the price charting. I don't want them to go away. I need to use them, right? They have a phenomenal service that I really enjoy using. So please do show them a little support. Use their site. I think they probably have ads that pop up once in a while. And as you saw, it's not very bad. So just hop on and use them. Let's keep them around. Okay, so centering's pretty good. And all right, so this is part of the standard set number 76, the Pokemon Go, already going on a year old set, so that's not bad. And Dragonite V looks pretty clean to me. Looks centered. I've been getting tons of 9s from things I can't tell what's on them though. 10. Someone in this box was finally being nice to GM Pokey. That's the last card. Let's look it up. We're already sitting here. If you want to head out at this point, I do appreciate you sticking around. This has been box number 4, part 1. I only have one more part left. And then I'll be moving on to editing and figuring out where they're going to go. And I will, if there's one of these cards specifically that you really want, and I don't have the auction linked for it, go ahead and just ask. Ask me why it's not linked. It's either because it's going into, there's less than 400 of these. Just people don't care about the card too much, right? Okay, so yeah, $42, 39, lower pops, 41, 19. That's an auction. That's what happens when you don't have enough advertising. 51, so that's not bad. I mean, yeah, my eyeballs are horrible. 51, I'll take it, right? I need some tins to help even out some of these other cards are going to go pretty low. But yeah, guys, if you ever want to stick around and you know, watch the shows, we're definitely going to be putting some of these up there. So they're not all going to go on eBay. I'm going to keep some for shows to keep activity going on my Whatnot channel. But if you would like to, feel free to pop on in and say, hey, where is that Dragonite V? I really want that. Did it sell or whatnot? And it's possible that maybe I just didn't post it anywhere yet, and I'm just leaving for a later purpose or whatever. So yeah, feel free to ask. More than willing to help or communicate through the comments. I appreciate you watching. Again, one more last box. Look in the links if you've been watching so far. Finish it out. Be a strong survivor, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys. Live feed. We're still going strong. Appreciate everyone who's popped in and watched with the live feed. I do think it's pretty cool that we have people on here watching with me. And let's see. So I've got one more box. I need a quick drink of water because I'm dying. Not literally. Don't send me a medic. And again, live people, hey, please, 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 if you want to come on in, hit up some of this Paldea stuff here. Paldea stuff. Love the cards from that set. Of course, classics over Tempest, which was great number of hits until Crown Zenith came around. And I still have. I'm just going to show you real quick. If you ever want to pop in there, I have tons and tons of sealed product, brand new. You can't see the cellophane, but it's still, they're all still sealed. We do rip and ships all day long when we're, well, not all day. I got other jobs too. But yeah, love to have you aboard. And let me know in the comments if you'd ever want to pick up one of our GM Pokey apparel things. More than happy to get some people out there wearing our cool stuff. Okay, I got one last one left. I'm super hoping that that my audio is recording. I did a show the other day of Paldea, and the whole time I was recording, the audio actually wasn't. So you know what I might do? I might pop in here just to make sure there's audio, because that would really suck, right? If there, yeah, there we go. We don't want to get an echo going. Sorry, guys. That would be horrible if you're watching. I also did a live show one time where I was feeding 2 sets of audio to the live stream, and I have no idea how I caused that to happen, but that must have been a horrible experience for people too. But yeah, we're doing much better. I'm going to get into my final grouping. I appreciate you sticking around, and let's get started. So, hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is GM Pokey, and I am on box number 4, part number 2. So we're on 42, right? We had 4 boxes of cards come active. This is a part of a series of 288 slabs returned from PSA, and I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Now the next part is getting it moving, but we have these last 18 out of 288. Let's see how they fare. I've not seen them yet. I've not flipped them, and we'll see how they go. And if I'm excited about something, I might stop and check out the price real quick, but I'll bring it up on the screen so we can share that experience too. All right, so let's see. This is a clean looking card. I had great success with the last half of this box. It was only 38 cards. Last half of the box is 20. With getting some tints. Let's see if we can get some more. Semi-Seer V-Star. Not super stoked about the card itself, but let's see. Is it a 10? Look at that. Whoever graded this box actually liked me. Someone who graded box number 3 hated me because it gave me almost everything out of 50. I think I got like maybe 5 tins. It was pretty rough. So if you want to watch me just get disappointed, feel free to check that one out. This one's pretty clean. Zacian V-Star Crown Zenith. I mean, clean to me. 10. All right, there we go. More and more 10s. We need 10s. 10s are what we're looking for. Okay, sorry about that. We have upper corner ding. Is this an older card? Because it looks like a little bit of rough. Yeah, it is. But you know what? I still think it's pretty sweet looking. There is a, now I'm seeing that, sent it in anyways, there is a little ding. Can you guys see that? It's right here. A little ding in there. Is that going to take me down to like a 5 or a 6? I would assume that crease would take me all the way down. It doesn't, it's just kind of like a little bit of like a fold look. Probably a 5 or a 6. 5, yeah, I can respect that. But what do you think the return on this is? So let me show you what I have. Since I have a card that's kind of worth looking up here. So let's put this up there. Look at that. I have this little holder. Okay. So, whoops, you don't want to watch my live stream too. Okay, there we go. So we have got a Mewtwo. And if you ever want to head over to pricecharting.com, I think they're wonderful people. You type in what you got. Look at that. Automatically found it. Bang. There's my card. Now, what would have been awesome is if it had been a 10. but I don't have a 10. And this pricing is not their opinion, it's based on facts, right? So here are the recent actual auctions. Let me pull this up. You can see pop reports on some of the more popular. It's not on every card right now, but the more popular cards. Ungraded, which is where this one's going to price out to be more so. Excellent condition. So I got to kind of figure out where it's going to fall. I mean, it's an excellent condition card, but I probably could have unloaded it as ungraded a little bit easier now that it actually has an official grade. The good thing is you know that it's not a fake, and I'm not sure if I have any swirls in there. So what I'm going to probably have to do is go back and look at some of these and see if anyone wants them in their collection. Now, if you were a collector and you say, man, I really wish I had that card. Now, so you can see that little crease. And you don't want the slab, you can crack them out of these things. There's videos on how to do that. So you crack it out of the slab, and then you put it into your folder. You keep this little sheet here so that you know what it was, right? Then you know, hey, this was the number. Here's a certification on it. No one's probably going to buy with that certificate. That's only like raw cards too. But at least you remember what it was in case you ever want to regrade it again in the future. And you know it's real. That's a cool thing. You know it's real. Okay, and we got, all right, Rayquaza VMAX, Silver Tempest. Like I said, Silver Tempest had a ton of hits. Centered. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm done kind of, I guess, using reason and logic to figure it out because I can't see anything. But then, boom, all of a sudden, a 10. And let's, I only have 18 cards in this lot. Let's take a look and see what it is. Okay, so let me get this up. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, Rayquaza. VMAX. What is it? Is it a gallery? Is it TG29? TG29. Okay, there's multiple ones. What is it? Oh, because they have the Japanese version. All right. Is there a return? 41 bucks. It was worth grading, right? Okay, look at that. Recently, 51 on the 4th. Someone's celebrating the 4th by getting a full art Rayquaza. So if you're looking for a Rayquaza, most likely we'll have that either in my Whatnot shows or, like I said a bunch of times, on eBay. So check it out, please. Look in the description. I will put links to the cards if I post them on eBay. I'll put links to them. If I put them in my Whatnot store, I will put links. This way, if you watch a show and you see it, you can go pick it up. Okay, let's see. We have got a Mew VMAX. Look at all the golds. I've been running gold bounties. Where are my cards? I just ran a big gold. Yeah, look at it. So I was doing gold bounties on some other slabs. So there's a Zero Aura VMAX. And we're doing gold bounties where if you pull a gold card out of any of the packs that we open for you on our Whatnot thing, then you get a slab. So we got PSA 10 slabs up there. So it's not a bad deal. You figure you buy a pack, right, for the cost of the pack, and you get what you get. But then if you do happen to hit a gold, which happens pretty often in these newer sets, even obviously apparently in Lost Oranges and Silver Tempest, you win a slab. It's a nice little thing. Compared to if you buy a pack at Target, you get nothing. And it's a 10. All right. Let's look it up. We got gold cards for days. I like gold. Maybe we do the show, and if you pull a gold card, you get a gold card Mew, right? Wouldn't that be an awesome show? VMAX, and I think it's TG30. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not bad. 48 bucks, right? Recently sold. Sorry, I'll scroll down so you can see. Recently sold for 55, 45, 46, 80 bucks 2 weeks ago. Sorry about that. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Okay, man. This is a happy ending because it was kind of a rough start in box 2. Oh, clean back. Is it another gold card? I don't honestly remember. Oh, it's a Mewtwo V-Star. And we did pull a 9, I think, of this, and a 10 so far. And it's another 10. I don't remember what it went for, but it was more than it cost to grade it, so that made me happy. I had lots of Mews, lots Mewtwo's in this submission group, lots of Charizards. Venusaurs, I submitted like 6 Venusaur Radiants, I think, or something like that. And I think all 9s. Not a single one came back as a 10. All right, Rihan Crown Zenith, and it's a 10. All right, there we go. I don't think it's going to go for very much. I'm not going to look up that one. We're going to just kind of keep moving through for the sake of finishing the videos. Eventually, I've been up since it's about 3. The stream started later, about 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours I've been working on getting these done. Okay. And an Adman. Adaman. Clean. 10. Nice. All right, some 10 trainers. I like it. These 10s are what we need. We need something to save us and get our return back out of this. Okay. A Mew. I have got, I kid you not, tons and tons. Of course, I can't find them. I say I have tons of them, and then I can't find them. Sorry, a bunch of shadowless stuff. Pikachu's, Mews. I don't know where they went. They're probably upstairs. I have tons of these. No 10s, I think. I don't know. Check me out. 9. I'm still jinxing myself. Still not. I don't know why I can't pull a Mew 10 of those. Okay. Pikachu. And I don't have a 10 of this either, which I don't understand. Yeah. Look. That's from my other submission. That's from my other submission. I had a bunch. Remember, I opened 80 of these ETBs from Crown Zenith. Okay. And a 9. Why can't I get a single 10 of either one of those cards? That's weird. Like, I submitted a lot of them. Like, I had a lot of them. Oops, sorry. Pulling from the wrong pile. We're down to our final 8 cards as part of this 288 slab show. I appreciate everyone who stuck around and watched all of it or most of it or put me in fast forward in the background. That's cool. You could just get me some exposure. Okay, Samurott V, gallery card, looks clean. Can it be a 10? Very nice. All right, so we're finishing strong. Super happy that we actually had some 10s in these stacks. What do we have here? Is that okay? That's on the outside of the case. Gardenia's Vigor and 10. All right. Are we gonna finish off straight just 10 it out? Because there's tons of 9s in that pile. Okay. All right. Zero Aura V Max. I don't think I had any 10s of this come back. I don't think I have any 10s of this one. 10! All right, look at that. We are popping off on the end. These gallery cards are so cool. I'm really a fan of the artwork. That I mean, obviously, like, you know, I like the old school stuff too. That's a vintage card now. It's 20 years old. So, I mean, that stuff's cool. But I really think for the number of cool looking cards you get out of Crown Zenith, that was just a phenomenal set. All right, we have a Zoroark V-Star. There's a lot going on in that. It's kind of hard to even see really what's happening. But it is a 9. Oh, come on, guys. We were doing so well working together and getting me 10s. Okay, this is most part clean. I don't see anything on it. Okay, Suicune. I got some NTVs. I don't know if I have a Raikou V that's a 10, but can we get a Suicune V 10? 10. Nice. 10 for the doggies. Yeah, they're sticking together. Okay, we're down to 3 left. What can we get? Okay, Leafeon V-Star. I pulled another one of these that was a 9. Kind of disappointing. I knew I submitted one that was bad and one that was better. So, is this the better? Is this my 10? 10. There we go. And I actually want to see where this one sits. I remember when I initially sent it off, thinking to myself that I really wanted to see it come back. But it's so long ago. It took 90 days. Yeah, $62. Oh, come on, guys. I apologize. Let's go. Let's get on the screen. Okay, $62. I remember thinking that was one I really wanted to be able to get in. Over 1,000, right? Means there's a lot out there. But yeah, look at the return. Because it's a Leafeon, the Eevee Evolute. Look at that. Almost $100. That must have been an auction. If you ever use their site, they'll give you a link right to it. Now, if it's recently, then it's still on there. Okay, so that would be the why. I will tell you that if you live overseas right now in Europe, Australia, those kind of things, the cards are going for much higher than they're going for here. And I think that's probably, look at that, 119. They're trying to get 119 for it. That would be sweet if they got 119 because it boosts my prices up. Just because I think that, you know, the inventory and then obviously shipping, it's easier to get shipping over there. They're just going for so much better than they're going for here. All right, we have 2 cards left. What do you think the odds are that we will finish with 210s? Let's get the screen opened up. You don't want to look at price charting all day. Again, they're not paying me to say so, but it is a phenomenal website. Okay, is my centering on or no? It looks is it okay? I don't know. Let's see. It's an Umbreon. Brilliant Stars. But look at this, really skinny here and really fat and really fat. But it's an Umbreon. I don't have a ton of these graded. I might only have 1 or 2 total now that are graded in stock. And it's a 9. I do want to find out. Second to last, I'm dragging the show on. We're just keeping you right on the edge of your seat, hopefully, right, to find out what that last card's going to be. I honestly don't have a clue what it is. Like I said, I submitted so many, and I've been through so many cards today that I have no idea what's even remaining, to tell you the truth. Okay. God, 24 bucks. Ugh, gross. Okay, 35. Would you guys do 35? I don't know. Drop me some comments down below. Let me know. And again, if you don't see the cards go up, ask me where they went. They might have already sold by the time I get all this stuff edited. Sometimes I'll get the card on, I'll put the link in, and then I'll delete it back out because it's sold. I guess I could just mark sold instead of deleting the link. Oh, only about 1,000. That's not bad. I mean, it's a pretty good population report. Okay, guys, our last card of the day. What are we going to finish on? Well, I don't even know what it is. It's centered at least. It looks good. Can we finish on a 10? That would be really sweet. Okay. It is a Mew gold. Look at the golds. What? I don't know where my golds were. Like, I had a couple. Yeah, I had a Rayquaza and I had a Mew V-Star that were gold. Can I get another gold? Finish the day on a gold. How does it look? It's from Celebrations. It'd be really sweet if it wasn't Celebrations, if it was like the full card, right? All right. I think it's clean. Please. Please, please, please finish strong. It's a shiny. And if Pokemon Go right now, guys, there's a thing, I think. But the point of filming this, you can still do it. There's a challenge you can jump into. I think it's like $4.99. And you get a shiny Mew encounter at the end of it. But yeah, okay, so our last one of the day, what's it going to be? Let's take a look. And it's a 10. I will take it. A shiny Mew in a gold card from Celebrations 10. And I'm going to look it up because it's my last card of the day. I want to say, hey, that's going to make up for some of the costs of the other ones that did not come in where they needed to. Let's see. So we have Mew 25. And the cool thing about this site, I just love their site, is that because you can actually start to see other variations if they have saved numbers. Okay, so 102, right? 102. I'm going to click this to bring it up. Okay, 114, 115. Maybe we'll post it at 399. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, 157. It's been up. It's been up recently. And the cool thing is, you know, it gives me a good chance to really check out pricing. I don't have to dig as much on eBay and scroll through. So yeah, very, very cool. They have the CGC stuff on there too. So in case you want to go, I think they're linking directly to this for grading, but their pricing is based on PSA grades. That's what they show. I think it's just because it's the more popular option on eBay. It's easier to find the information than it would be. So guys, we did a ton of cards. I got through 288 PSA submissions, looking at every single card today, telling you what made me upset or what made me happy about each one of the grades. I appreciate you watching. If you jumped in on this one, go back, check out some of the previous ones. I'm trying not to ruin the surprise of what they are, but again, look at the links, look at the descriptions. If you could pick up anything from this show, I appreciate it. Definitely supports the show, supports the channel. Share links to this video other places. Hit me up on Whatnot where we can actually chat while I rip open all that stuff you see in the background for you. We do bounties, so if you pull things like gold cards, obviously, you know, they're in there. We do a good job of getting rid of them. Then we give out the bounties and stuff like that. So again, I would love to have you on one of my shows, and thank you again for watching. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You're back. I just saw that you came back. Sorry about that. I didn't have my chat up on the screen. Well, I made it through 288 PSA slabs. I feel dehydrated. I feel like I need some food and nap. feel free to drop me any comments, any cards that you wanted to see. If I see your feedback in the comments on the video, I don't know if I don't think the chat shows up. Well, it does if I do this, right? Yeah. But in any case, if you want anything, drop me a comment, and maybe we can set up a private auction for you before I get the live edited version out, which I want to get out as soon as possible because I want the stuff moving. But again, hey guys, I super appreciate you joining the live stream today. Super nice to see some names in there, and I will, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Pogi Hyper. He's been a big supporter. He's been in a lot of videos and comments. I super support him. And then you guys check out his channel as well. You know, definitely try to find out what he's got going on and shoot him some subscriptions and some likes on his stuff. Drop him some comments. Great person. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you very much.